Good morning. Well, yesterday I made a video saying that I was a little nervous about the day. Yesterday being Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. And certainly the events of the day justified that nervousness. Watch the news if you don't need to hear from me everything that happened yesterday in Washington, D.C. It's all over the place, and I'm not going to go into that right now. But I am going to issue another plea here for the arts. Two quotes that I always fall back on in times like this. One, the more famous quote, is from Leonard Bernstein. And again, this is going to be a paraphrase because I don't have the exact quote in front of me. But basically, he said, and I don't even know exactly what the context was, something bad. This will be our response to violence, he said. To make music with more passion and more art than ever. We will make music with more passion and conviction than ever before. That will be our response to violence. Leonard Bernstein. And the other quote, and again, this is a paraphrase, I don't have the quote in front of me, comes from Maestro Giunta, Joseph Giunta of the Des Moines Symphony. And I heard him give this quote several years back at Iowa Bandmasters Conference. And again, it was in response to some troubling world news. And he said, paraphrasing, after all the world leaders get done throwing bombs at each other, what we have left is the great art and culture that society has created. And I think that is true. If you look back, even in some very troubling times, great culture has continued to emerge, even from very troubled times and locations. I used to have a record album, I'm sure I still do somewhere. It was called, I think, Music from Hell, or From the Depths of Hell, something like that. And it was a collection of songs that had been written in concentration camps. So even in the very, very worst of circumstances, great culture, beautiful things can emerge. And that's not to say that art always has to be beautiful. It can be disturbing, it can be ugly, it can be horrific. But great art, great culture, great music, poetry, literature can emerge even in the bleakest of times. So that is my urging today, is to take a break from your hate scrolling, your doom scrolling, your tweeting. Be outraged for sure, because what happened yesterday was certainly outrageous, shameful, disgraceful, and other similar adjectives. So be outraged, but don't let it suck you dry. So make some time to visit a museum, listen to some great music, read a good book. If you're creative, write, compose, draw, paint. Even if you're not, or don't consider yourself to be creative. As the title of Sarah Urist Green's book says, you are an artist. You don't have to be Vermeer or Rembrandt or Bernstein or Maestro Giunta to create good art, to create music, to create literature, poetry. So take some time today to be a patron of the arts at whatever level, even if it's going to a free museum, putting on your favorite CD, or reading your favorite book or whatever, or jotting down your thoughts in a journal, writing a few lines of poetry, painting something. Great culture is all around us, and we can make it. In fact, we must make it, even now. Talk to you later. Bye.